This episode is brought to you by KJ Aesthetics. Let KJ Aesthetics transform your eyes with their beautiful lash sets. Whether you're going for the natural flutter or the bold drama look, KJ Aesthetics is the perfect lashes to elevate your beauty. Get the gorgeous lashes that you've always wanted and mention this ad for 15% off. Head over to Instagram at KJ Aesthetics or text her at 806-893-7171 and tell her it's the JP Lopez Show.
Are you ready? Let's get it on!
It's the JP Lopez Show.
Welcome back to It's the JP Lopez Show. Thank you for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. So.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I got a first timer here on the panel, and I'll let you introduce yourself, brother.
Yeah, my name is Devon Saint of Love, man. You know me because, you know, I be fucking y'all niggas baby mamas and y'all be trying to shoot me and shit. Y'all need to calm down, man. That's her pussy. She can give it away. But, yeah, man, nah, I'm just bullshitting kinda a little bit. But, yeah, man, I'm Devon Saint of Love. My music is dope. Fuck with me.
So, women that are taken, they're not off the table for you?
No. I don't fuck with married women or, you know what I'm saying? That's devious. But niggas, babies, mamas, if you're not with your baby
My
mama.
bad, I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Baby mamas,
Yeah.
sisters, cousins, aunts, grandmas, tias, all that shit.
Because sometimes, see, a female don't get thick until she had that first baby.
Yeah.
And she get the ass and she get the titties, and I'm with it. I'm with it.
I call it the nose widens.
Oh, I like
Along
that
with the
shit,
hips.
too.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Along with the hips, that nose gets a little bit wider, and there's just something
Yeah.
about it that she's like turns even finer. Like,
Real
fuck.
talk, man. Real talk.
So I know what you're talking about.
I seen it.
Where can people find you, bro?
You can find me on all streaming platforms, man. Like I said, my name is The Divine, Divine, Saint of Love. And shit, yeah, man. My music moves on everything except Apple Music, so I guess stream my shit on Apple Music so I can get money.
There
I
you
need to
go.
get
Let's
paid.
go.
Fuck yeah. And you're on YouTube?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube.
Run
Yeah.
it up, run it up.
Yeah, man. I'm all about supporting local, man.
Appreciate you.
And I heard you on the deep dive, and I don't know how to say this, but you're not on no fuck shit.
Nah.
Like you're very intelligent. Like you know
Yeah.
what I mean. Like you. What I say about that, because you get these kids that are like in the rap game right now, and then you see an interview with them, and they just dumb as fuck.
Yeah, they don't know anything. They
Yeah.
don't study shit. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, you have to understand the world that's going on around your family. We live in West Texas, and I tell people all the time, like, the biggest thing going on around here now is the ICE shit and the shooting of the young black man that happened on the 4th of July. So you have to know about these things to even know, like, I fucking are terrified of the police, but they shot somebody this weekend, so they're on high alert. So I have to watch out for that. And like I said, fam, like, I'm from Loverland, so like, there's one point in time, like, shit, I thought we was all Mexican. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm saying, like,
You saw no color.
Not real shit. So like,
There was
like,
white people and us.
real talk. So it's just kind of like that ICE shit. It really does fuck with me because like it's a group of people being isolated, and it's like other minorities and ethnic groups are kind of just like. It doesn't involve us. It's kind of like, well, if they get rid of them, who's next?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
you know.
I saw a post. I don't know if it was 806 or not, but I saw a post about the flea market on Avenue K. Like it's a ghost town.
Yeah, it is, bro.
Like I mean, because really and truly, it's Latinos that hold that place down.
Oh, yeah, for
And-
Saw
sure, man.
murals, bro. My homeboy spray paints all that shit.
Yeah.
My homeboy does like murals for somebody's school or their quinceañera. Or
Yeah.
There's even a missing persons mural up there for a homie that's been missing for a long time.
And it's a ghost town. I mean, no one's
yeah.
going because they're
It's-
afraid of getting.
And Clovis Highway, Clovis National Flea Market too. There's nobody there either.
No,
That's for
fucking
real?
crazy.
Yeah, there's nobody
Oh, I
there.
didn't know that one too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, all that shit
I went a
going
couple
on.
of weeks ago, and there wasn't anybody over there at all. There was a bunch of vendors. The only vendors they had the ones that were inside. There's a couple of Mexican ones, a couple of black dudes, and a couple of white dudes, and that was it.
It's still the guy selling swords and shit.
So they can take them motherfuckers. I'm still gonna sell my knife.
I'm still gonna sell these knives, goddammit.
You wanna buy one?
Hey, you need you a sword to fend off ice, man.
Cutting edge. All the Latinos and all y'all come at me. I got the sharpest blade. We cut them fuckers right in half. He pull
You
out
didn't
the
get it
blade.
from me, though.
Hey, he pull out the blade. It fucking falls off. Cling. Fuck.
You didn't get it here, though. You didn't get it here, though.
And the ninja stars too.
Fuck
Remember
Yeah,
those?
the ninja throwing stars and shit.
Man, I got some of those when I was a kid from that fool. Like remember when they used to have a lot, it was like called Cutting Edge or something.
I don't remember
before
that,
it was
but
in the
yeah, I know
mall.
what you're talking about.
He had
Yeah.
them Chinese stars, bro, and I got some when I was a kid for like $10. Then I went to school and I threw them hoes at people.
At people?
At people, bro.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, because I didn't know it was like deadly, you know? Stabbed one of my friends.
I mean, those things were like
I
steel.
was like, holy shit.
Nah, real shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them taken away pretty quick.
I threw one at the shed of my cousin's backyard, and it took my uncle to come pull it out. Like, 'cause it was, I mean, it was, and you were throwing those motherfuckers
I
at
threw that
people.
I was throwing them at people. Boom, boom, boom. And like it would hit their bags or whatever, and then I got my homeboy in the leg. I was like, oh shit. Damn, that thing is sharp.
Damn, bro. Yeah.
Hey, we used to do some crazy shit. We used to get the teacher staplers, them big ass old school tan and black ones and shit.
Yeah.
Open them hoes up and just hit each other with them.
God damn.
You from Lubbock?
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess your school.
Monterey.
Owell Slayton.
Atkins. Pretty close.
Shit, I remember in Levelland, because we was such wrestling nerds, fam. We was walking around doing like special moves to each other. I see my homeboy and fucking super kick him in the back of his head and shit as hard as I can. I remember one time, shit, we was walking now. I was walking to the baseball game, right? And it was two of my older, like they weren't older, we were the same age, but they were like so much bigger. They looked older than us. Then my little homie Zach, he was like 5'3". So like I'm walking up and I see him like pick him up, double like choke slam and slam him on his back, and I'm just like, fuck, man. I went home. Fuck that. I'm not gonna get in trouble. Fuck that.
They
Fuck
gonna
ISS.
make me look like Rey Mysterio out here.
Okay, how old are you, bro?
29.
Okay, did they have Saturday school when you were in school?
They had like shit, just kind of like detention.
Detention.
Shit. Yeah.
Did they have
make you-
Saturday school, Drewskii?
It was like detention. The only reason.
No Saturday school? You remember Saturday school?
I never went to.
It's
Saturday
like
school.
Chinese people shit.
Nah,
For
fuck
real?
that.
School 7
So
days
like
a week.
if you fucked up
That's why
big
they're good at
time,
math.
like big time, if you fucked up big time, you had ISS, and then if you fucked up big time, they put you in Saturday school. You had to go to Saturday school.
Damn, that
And
would
I
fucking
remember,
blow.
I had to go to Saturday school one weekend, and I was like tripping. I was like, what the fuck? I don't even remember what I did. And so I get to Saturday school, and it's the football coach. It's my 9th grade year at Cavazos, and he's like, Lopez, what the fuck you doing here? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm here. And we played football all fucking day. From like, I mean, immediately went outside to go play football until like 1 o'clock.
They try to do that shit like the Breakfast Club.
Yeah,
Breakfast Club.
don't
Mess with the bull, get the horns.
Yeah, dude, he was like, fuck it, let's go outside, and we played football all fucking day.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I think there was like 5 of us.
I'd be getting in trouble more often.
No shit, bro. I was like, I didn't know it was this
Yeah,
fun.
this was fun.
This is still building my
Hey, I should've
credits,
brought
right?
some Gatorade.
Is this learning? Am I learning?
This should be an extracurricular because I'm gonna call my lawyer, right? Right.
You said, when you were a kid, you went to the flea market. And
Oh,
shit.
yeah.
Did you grow up doing that shit?
Yeah, I went to the flea market like 2 weeks ago, fam. I was
For
gonna
real?
buy me some One Piece shit.
For real?
Yeah, boy.
The ones that snap in the middle.
No.
With the footies.
Yeah,
With
One
the
Piece is One Piece is an anime, fam. Yeah,
No, I'm bullshitting. I just want to make a joke.
I was like, no, sir, I'm not into that.
It's not like
I like
with or
girls.
without the thong.
I'm a boy, Damon.
Girls,
I'm a man.
You got the ones with the footies and
The fluffy
that
ears.
zip
and shit.
from the ankle all the way to the chest.
Hey, this one has open nipple holes, bro.
Oh
Fucking-
shit!
Oh god.
I used to get all the like the
little
like
rings.
knockoff like what I'm saying, knockoff like jerseys and shit
Oh,
from
yeah.
the flea market as
Yeah.
a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
And people like, hell yeah, that hoe's badass. That hoe real. No.
And then you watched it once and
yeah,
gone.
fuck up. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Stitching starts
shit.
coming out and shit.
I used to buy all my allowance went to fucking baseball and football cards when I was a kid at the flea market. They had a dude that would sell all kinds of cards. He was probably robbing us, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Probably.
Yeah, and we were paying like $5-10 for one card because it was like a Jose Canseco or some shit. And
He got that shit out the cereal
I'm
boxes?
fucking sure it wasn't worth $5 or $10.
Yeah,
but-
there ain't one Jose Canseco card that's worth more than $5 right now.
Well, back then, you know, when you,
when he was, but that was a bad investment.
I know a guy named Jose.
You what?
I know a guy named Jose.
For real? I know another guy named Jose. We call him Swose.
Swose.
Because he ain't swole at all.
But he's away.
So, dude, let's get to know you just a little bit before we get into the show, bro. I ask all my first-time guests what's their favorite memory, and I'll ask you the same thing, man. What's your favorite memory?
Damn. It's a lot of them, fam, really, but I have a song about this too. One time we almost got killed in the cemetery at Halloween, right? Because you know what I'm saying, it was around, let's say the Halloween fell on a Friday that week, and I had Afro Sheen in my backpack, right? And then this dude named Angel, and we used to play with it during class. And you know what I'm saying? He had a lighter. I had
That's
the Afro
some flammable shit.
Yeah, we fucking firing that shit up, fam. And one day I told him, I was like, fam, like, we can't do it. I'm about to run out of it. And he's like, you ran out of nigger juice for your nigger hair.
Oh, what the fuck?
Whoa, fam. And
This
then,
is your homeboy?
He was.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Up until
Yeah.
this point. So you know what I'm saying? I just, like, strangled him a little bit. Like, hey, get your mind right. And so, like, we went Tuesday, we fought in the locker room, and I won by the skin of my teeth, not gonna lie. He's gonna kick my fucking head off, but you know, I recovered. It's cool, it's cool. And, like I said, Wednesday we were supposed to fight, but there's this girl, her name was Keisha. She wanted to give me her little coochie, so you know what I'm saying? We met behind the bleachers.
Distractions are
You know what I'm
good.
saying? Yeah, we met behind the bleachers, and the teacher saw us, and she was like, hey, what y'all doing? And I was like, oh, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Smell these fingers, bitch.
All right, boom. So like I said, that happened Thursday. He was gonna fight me in the hallway, and I was like, "You ain't gonna fight me at the cemetery." I was totally bluffing. I just didn't want to fight. Like I said, I barely beat him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that shit again. So like, oh, you want to fight me at the cemetery tomorrow during Halloween? Everybody was like, "Ooh, bet." So like, the next day, everybody was talking about the shit, and I was like, "Damn, fool! I done dug myself in a hole." So like, there was a football game. We went to the football game, and we walked to the cemetery. It was a crowd of people behind us. By the time we get to the cemetery, it was me and my 6 homeboys, and my other homeboy John was like, "Hey, fam, Keisha gonna be with Heather, and we can go do that." And I was like, "Yeah, I'd rather do that."
Yeah.
My other homeboys was like, "Nah, fam, like we at least gonna go see if he's there." So I walked in the cemetery, and you know, like in Loverland, they have like these big ass family graves where they bury like 16 fucking people in them,
shit,
right?
I didn't know
So
that.
it's like a massive fucking tombstone.
Yeah.
And like Keisha's boyfriend popped out from behind the tombstone
Oh, fuck.
with a samurai sword, and he was like, "You fucking with my bitch?" And I was like, "Nah, we didn't even fuck, bro. We almost did." And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had a samurai sword, and I said it was like 6 of my other homeboys, like 4 of them were my cousins. You know what I'm saying? And they had an airsoft gun, so we were sitting there like, you know, airsoft guns look
Yeah.
real from. So everybody was like, "Oh shit, bro! Like they're gonna fucking shoot him, fam." I was sitting there like,
Damn.
"Damn, he's gonna kill me." And then my cousin was like, "That's an airsoft gun." And nigga lifted it, he shot it, and we rushed their ass, fam. And so like, 2 of my homeboys, like I said, because they had 2 samurai swords, and like they were wrestling over the swords. And one of my homeboys, Michael, he ran off. I thought he was gonna like jump over like the gate, but he saw a water tool. I guess the city had left it out. And he picked it up and he ran over there, and like, I don't know, them niggas got scared, and like they ran off, and they like turned around the corner, and like in Loverland, the cemetery is right next to the jailhouse. So, and there's like this like ghetto ass like RV park right there. So there's like 2x4s in the street. We picked up 2x4s and shit, and we charged them. We charged their ass, and like they ran to like where the jail entrance was, and they buzzed the shit in. And bro, like, thank God Michael didn't hit the kid, because like they had to buzz in, and like the dude was like, "What the fuck are y'all doing?" And like they're explaining themselves, and like we're charging their ass, and like they barely get in. Like Michael has the shit, he swings it, bro, ducks, like he hits the brick on it, ting, like, oh fuck, I almost took his head off. And so I was like,
Damn.
oh damn. So like, okay, now we
He's a
have to.
fucking samurai.
No, real shit. So like now we like, okay, like we do that, and one of my cousins, he's one of those like, if we didn't do nothing, we don't have nothing to fear from the police. So he pushes the buzzer, and like the jailer pushes the buzzer and says, "I suggest y'all run, because y'all finna go to jail." So fuck that. Hell yeah, we finna run.
Yeah.
So we run and like he stays there, and like my other cousin like, nah, we gotta go back and get him. The police come, they put us in handcuffs. They don't even want to hear our side of the story. They're like, yeah, we gonna send y'all's black ass to San Antonio, and y'all never probably come back. And I was like, damn, bro.
Damn.
So one of the boys like just like walking by, seeing like oh shit. And so he told the truth.
Yeah.
And they let us go, and I was like, well, damn, like that's why I never celebrate Halloween. And like,
Damn.
yeah, fuck
Man, this story
Halloween.
makes me feel good too.
You were gonna fight
Samurais.
another dude, and then Keisha's dude wound up showing up.
Yeah, him
And God,
Yeah,
what are
that's
the
it.
chances, bro?
They were cool.
They knew each other?
Angel and what the fuck is his name? I can see his ugly ass face. The Angel and the dude, because the dude moved to Plainview like 2 years after that. Like I said, we're still in middle school and shit. So like, yeah, they were real cool. And I guess he told them, and that was their play. Like, yeah, we gonna ambush that nigga.
Damn.
I should have went to go get the coochie.
That's what I was about to say. Your next move was to go fuck Keisha.
Yeah, real talk, bro.
All right, so did you ever fuck Keisha?
No.
God damn it.
And that's why I stay away from married women.
Keisha, if you out there and you see,
Nah, fam.
my boy
Hey,
always
she has an OnlyFans though. Shout out to Keisha, bro.
Oh yeah, let's look it up.
Nah, really? I tried to get some free shit, but nah, she don't work
Give
that
me
way.
free login shit.
Oh man.
ain't nothing free. Ain't nothing free no more. Be like, damn girl, you fine. Shit, what they looking like? What the titties looking
Yeah.
like?
Cash out.
Shit, my OnlyFans is $5.
Bro, we talk about chicks on OnlyFans like they make money, right? But there's gotta be some chicks that are making like pennies, showing their asshole for like, I don't know, maybe what $6
know,
a month. You know what I mean?
don't
There's
know.
gotta be women that don't got subscribers. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
here and there.
Think about it like this. I just told y'all Keisha has an OnlyFans. People should know about that. You know what I'm saying?
That's free advertising right there. hey, all of a sudden you're gonna do like only stands.
Dude, yeah. Shit.
The Lubbock
Only stands.
yeah. The,
What's that one? Is it Only Stands where they bring the porn stars and then they fuck right there on?
no.
Talking about the
there's-
bang bus.
No, it's like it's something along the lines of Only Stands. It's called like that.
yeah.
And then the dude brings the porn star, right? One time she brought her grandpa with her, and then he was like, "Let's get your grandpa in here. Let's interview him." And she sat him down, and the grandpa's like, "Well, would you be opposed if?" And they had some other porn star there. Would you be opposed if she gave you some head? And the porn star's the girl that brought him, the granddaughter, was like pissed, like, y'all better not do this shit. Like, I'm leaving if y'all do this shit. And she fucking slobbed on Grandpa's knob, and she got all pissed and bounced, dude.
and Grandpa was like,
Yeah, and Grandpa stayed around and smashed that ass.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, you about to die anyway. Might as well get one for the road.
You only live once, right? I can't remember the name of that fucking.
I don't remember the name, but it's like a husband wife, and they'll do threesomes or whatever sums
Damn.
on that show.
They do a lot of some.
It's a lot of sums.
A lot of some.
They do a lot of songs.
That's crazy
Yeah.
shit.
And see, that's why I don't fuck people's wife. Cause I want to get married. I don't want nobody fucking my wife, and I don't want my wife to fuck nobody.
Hell
So
no, man.
that's my bitch.
Yeah, I'm all
my bitch.
I'm all about the swinger life, but my wife can't be in it. Ain't nobody gonna give her no NBA dick. Fuck that. Ain't nobody gonna give her no 18 dick.
You're taking that Nacho Libre, whether you like it or not.
Hey, Shaq, what are you doing here?
You won't be fucking tonight.
Fucking, he has his own roll of hefty bags.
Yeah, so we were talking about being young and being a kid. Man, I still in my possession have every CD I've ever bought in my life. Bro.
Damn,
Every
crazy.
one.
SPM?
And I can't even play them. I don't even have a CD player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like think about all the shit that's came and went in our life. Like MP3 players, like the iPod. I mean, that's gone. And it was like innovative as shit. It was fucking.
I used to
the next-
love the fuck out my MP3 player, bro.
Hell
Wouldn't
yeah.
leave the house without my MP3 player, bro.
God.
And I
Make sure
couldn't
that
even.
hoe was charged.
I couldn't even download songs, so I used to like catch them on the radio and use like the recorder and shit.
Oh,
and just
yeah?
turn the radio up and just like record that shit.
Oh, you could do that?
Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Bro, you
I didn't know
remember
that.
remember them old MP3 players that used to can download like from LimeWire and shit?
Yeah.
And then you just click that thing, and it'll go to the next song. it's
And it was like a little small clip,
real
right?
small.
Yeah,
Really.
and it had like a
Put it on
radio
your
in it,
pocket and shit.
right? It had like the actual radio.
Had
in it.
everything on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, had everything on that shit. Hell
Yeah, like I mean, think about Redbox.
Yeah.
That shit's came and gone.
And Netflix, baby.
Hey, you can use all your CDs like a fucking library. What if I listening today? Just looking through it, flipping through it. Oh, that one, and then look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Exactly.
Boom. You know what I'm saying?
Like, remember the late night infomercials that like they sold the mixtapes.
Hell yeah.
Tonight, you're listening to Charles
with 200 of your favorite hits for
world
8 payments of
was
fucking
mine.
$99.
The oldies.
Yeah, you were paying like $400 for that shit. Now you're just paying $5 a month on Spotify for all that music.
Yep.
There's a dude that does that shit on TikTok, a black dude, and he does them commercials, bro. He fucking wears wigs and shit. And he's all in 1997. He's fucking hilarious, bro.
Boy, I used to get a whooping because the girls gone wild shit would come back.
yeah.
As soon as that hoe would come on,
Yeah.
Hey, I used
got
to
caught
put,
every time.
I used to put my channel on 48, and then whatever channel
The
that
back
was,
button.
and just hit return.
You
every
just
time I
hear
heard
anything
footsteps.
fucking creak, crack, and you hit that back button.
Sitting there with a little chub and shit. I wonder if they can see it through the blanket.
Mira, chubby say.
That shit's funny, bro. But I mean, and also too, like you remember the semi nude magazines like
Oh, yeah.
Maxim, FHM. I mean, all those things
Fuck
are a
yeah.
thing of the past too.
I had one that was called All Dressed Up and No One to Blow.
God dang, that was a magazine.
It came with a DVD too.
That was.
Oh yeah, I
that
used to
was
love
porn.
those big back booty bitches. Five.
Come to find out, she did have somebody to blow.
every fucking
That was a lie. She had a lot of motherfuckers below.
every fucking episode started. Yeah.
I
all
don't.
that
I don't
music.
think I've ever came across a book and movie combo or a magazine and movie combo. For
They used
real.
to sell them at the fucking truck stops, bro.
Really?
Hell
Okay.
yeah. You walk in there and just jack them. You can't
That's
put
like I used to
fucking-
steal them from my uncle.
Like
fam.
I'm not even old enough to buy it, so I'll steal it.
Hell yeah. Or at Black Diamond. Black
Yeah.
Diamond used to have them all the time back over there. 1585.
Yeah.
I think it was 1585. Used to be a
The-
little building right there.
Black Diamond, the watermelon place.
Tattoo shop.
Oh, okay.
It's a tattoo supply and all that. Where they started off like a black door fucking little shop. You can buy fucking legal, the synthetic marijuana.
Oh yeah.
Fake ass pornos, all this shit. And then they started developing into a tattoo shop, and then it was like a sex shop, bro. Like you walk in there and get anything, but
Didn't he move to like Poorhouse, where Poorhouse was?
34th Street.
No, right here off of
Fourth.
the Marcia and Fourth.
Y'all know that bookstore, that fireworks stand there down the street.
Oh,
what's
yeah,
the-
right here
there's
down the
a-
street.
Yeah.
There's a little,
Oh,
there's a
yeah.
little, there's a little sex shop right there, fam.
Where
I used to go there all
going
the
to
time
Reese.
too.
Yeah. Close to the Ritz
I used
Center.
to go there all the
Hey,
time.
a bitch just put me on to that, fam. She was like, "Hey, you can do this, you can do that, you can do this."
I heard there's
I
a
was like,
glory
"Really?"
hole there.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, you can go in there. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, $75. I heard.
Nah,
I heard.
Was it you?
Yeah, I didn't go in, but I heard.
No, the one
You told-
there's another glory hole over there on Slayton Highway.
No, but I thought it was you that said your homeboy got arrested from that glory hole.
This one?
Yeah.
No. Mm-mm.
Somebody said that. Weren't you here? They said somebody like went in there, popped
Oh,
their
yeah,
dick
yeah,
in the
yeah,
hole,
yeah,
and then
yeah.
got arrested.
Damn.
It was a
shit.
sting.
That would suck.
Yeah.
Dude, when is your story?
Can I at least
Man, I
bust?
can't remember.
Put a handcuff on your dick.
Joke's on you.
And all you did was just leave him with all this cum.
God damn.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Did you hear about the girl that blew her own dad at a glory hole?
Fuck no, that's crazy.
And it was her bachelorette party, bro.
Oh shit! Have you ever seen like the ghetto gagger shit?
Hell yeah, bro. That shit's funny as fuck.
Boy.
Ghetto gagger?
Ghetto gaggers is this bitch. Her mom was like forcing her to suck a dick.
Her
bro.
mom,
Her mom
bro.
was like coaching her through and like it's okay, baby. And I was like, yes,
And
yes.
they call that
Let's
shit
go.
ghetto gaggers because it's
Wow.
funny as fuck. Like they'll set a bitch down on the couch and be like, "Oh, how are you doing today? Yeah, you look like you just got kidnapped and stuffed in a trunk." Like
Yeah,
he talks to him bad,
Talk
bro.
bad to him. Fuck her throat. Like, oh, bitch, you better not fucking
What
puke on my
the
dick, you dumb
fuck?
bitch.
Snapping, all kind of shit, bro. It's great. I was watching that shit one time. I was like, what, 17, 18 when that shit came out. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
that
That wasn't in my algorithm back then.
no, real shit.
Shit. I think algorithm was barely being a thing.
on that podcast that we're talking about, that grandpa that fucked that porn star, there was another girl that was on that same podcast, and she said she had a threesome with the son and the mom, and the mom slobbed up the son.
Holy shit.
Like she said that he told his mom,
Were they
"Come over
Caucasian?
here and do what you do best" or some shit, and she slobbed him up. Like they had been fucking. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like their first.
Hey, there are people like that though, bro.
That's
That's fucking sick.
That's what's
shit,
crazy.
dude.
There are people like that, bro. They really,
gross.
they really out there.
Like what the fuck? Yeah.
I mean, like a cousin or something, it's cool. You know, but moms, like, nah.
I didn't know you were from Arkansas, fucker.
In Texas, I think it's cool after like the third cousin.
Second cousin.
They're gonna say level out in second.
Yeah, you can marry yourself. Not real shit. Shout out Roderick. He had a cousin. They were second cousins. His second cousin was married to his second cousin.
Holy shit.
And we'd be like, yeah, bro, that's gross. That's incest.
Wow.
Damn.
Love of land, baby. Shit.
So I don't know if I've said this before. In high school, I had a homeboy that wanted me to hook him up with this chick, and I was like, "All right." So I hooked him up. They never confirmed if they hooked up or not, but I mean, come on, bro. If you're asking me to hook up and then all of a sudden you hate each other the next week, you fucked.
Yeah,
You know what I
most
mean?
definitely.
So, come to find out, he had a brother and she had a sister, right? So this is years down the road, probably like 6, 7 years out of high school. We were at a quinceañera and shit, and the brother and the sister of them two people were there, and he was like, "Oh shit, my cousin's here," and I was like, "What the fuck?" And that's your cousin? Like, yeah. And I was like, they got the same mom and dad. He's like, yeah, why? And I was like, oh, because I think your brother fucked y'all's cousin, man.
Oh shit!
It be like that
And that
sometimes.
could be the reason why they hate each other after that. I don't fucking know.
It happens.
Yeah, this
Really-
is
really
the South,
common.
man. Kevin
Really
Gates
common.
fucked his cousin.
Hell yeah.
Shout out Kevin Gates. He made this shit popular.
Kevin Gates, yeah, they do.
Licking ass and fucking cousins.
What's your thoughts on that dude?
Kevin Gates?
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Like, shit, fuck it. If you're doing it, might as well put it out there, right?
No, but like him in general though, because I think he's a pretty interesting cat, man. Like with his music and then like his movement and like his following.
I fuck with him because like he was trying to box before he was trying to make music. You feel
Oh,
me?
really?
You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? That shit just didn't work out how I thought it was. You know what I'm saying? Like going back and listening to Kevin Gates' discography, like, you know what I'm saying, when he had dreadlocks and shit, like I like a whole bunch of that stuff. I like a whole bunch of his new stuff. Like Kevin Gates makes good music. I just felt like the media wasn't ready for who he really was. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they wasn't ready for somebody to get on there and talk about, I'll lick a bitch all in her pussy and in her asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. That only get you so far.
But I think he's a real dude though.
Yeah,
Like,
that's honestly who
because,
he is. He's genuine.
I mean, who's gonna fight LeBron? You know what I mean? Who's gonna battle LeBron for his wife? You know, like
Shit, Kevin
over
Gates.
his wife. You know, that I'm saying like
Oh, yeah.
who else?
I think
but
that's
him?
more like publicity stunts and shit. You
No, I
know?
don't think so. I think
You
he
think?
really pissed him off. You know,
did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that, and like it was really a backlash, like from like LeBron and even other NBA players were like, "Yeah, bro, that's not cool, fam. You shouldn't have said that." Yeah, it was a real pushback behind that, but like he said it, he meant it, and he didn't take it back. So fuck it.
Fuck it, right.
Yeah, and then you sit courtside like, let's go, fam.
Hell yeah.
That's a real dude,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Kevin Gates don't give a fuck. He real nigga shit. He just, you know, he's how you say it? He's a real down to earth person. You know, I guess just like anybody else would be. You know what I'm saying? If
Didn't he
we
kick a
had that
chick in her
position.
face?
Boy, because she touched his
Yeah.
dick. See, and
Oh,
that's
I thought she put her finger in his ass or tried to.
She touched his dick. She was touching his dick, right? And he was on probation. That's why he got sent back to jail. And this is what I'm saying. Like, this is the thing that's unfair with like men, because 1 in 4 women get raped and just get raped in general, and 1 in 6 men. But the statistics for men should be higher because men don't admit to getting raped. So it should honestly be like 1 in 2 men get raped throughout some point in your life. So like, she was touching his dick. He said stop, and she touched it again. He fucking punted her in the face, bro.
Yeah.
And like everybody was like,
Boom. I was like, damn.
and, like everybody
Fuck
like
that bitch.
he's fucked up for that. Like, man, like, come on, fam. I don't want this
Yeah,
little
because-
16-year-old girl touching my dick. Like,
Yeah.
I told you stop. He told her to stop 3 times.
Yeah, because if a guy was touching some chick's pussy and then she was
He's
like,
going
"Stop,"
to jail.
and then touches it again and she
He
kicks
going
him in
to
the fucking
fucking
face,
jail.
he's going to jail, right?
He's going to jail for the and he's going to.
But she's also a hero.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why sometimes like some of that shit, like when people talk about gender roles and shit, like I don't know what the words I'm looking for, but like that shit's real. Like there are some shit that females can do and get away with. That like if a man does it, like if a 16-year-old boy fucks a teacher, he's a legend. If a 16-year-old, if a grown ass man fucks a 16-year-old, when he gets to jail, he better protect his fucking neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't think it's like that for women in
Oh,
prison?
it's actually worse. Like women who do like sex crimes to kids and shit, like
They get it bad in
they get it
prison?
way worse
Okay.
than because like men will do something fucked up, like cut your dick off one time or like tattoo something fucked up on your forehead,
Yeah.
and make you go to PC for the rest of your trip. Like women will fucking like torture you. Like
Yeah, I always wondered that, for real. I
Yeah,
always
real
wondered,
shit.
like, the sex crime ladies that go to prison, do they get it bad like
they
the
get
guys?
it fucking horrible.
If
way
I ever
worse.
go to prison, I want to go to a women's prison.
Yeah.
He's gonna walk
I'm a
in.
transgender,
He's gonna
bro.
walk in as a trans.
I'm gonna be transgender.
I
man.
identify as Andrea.
That's right.
You be getting all the bitches pregnant and shit.
Boy,
And I fucked around and got bro pregnant.
Got bro
All the
pregnant.
stuff.
He's gonna come back a lesbian. He's like, yeah, all I did was eat pussy.
Saint, let me ask you this, man. Are all studs black?
it seems like it. No. Because
Is there ever a stud that's not black?
shout out to Petra. I worked with her. She was a fucking bull dagger, and she worked at DK. She was Hispanic, and there's this girl I worked with at Children's Hope. She was a fucking thug. She was a bull dagger, and we was on the same shit. The hoes I wasn't fucking, she was fucking. You feel me?
Yeah.
That was my partner. Shout out, you know what I'm saying?
So,
Shout out,
but
bro.
here's what I'm getting at, because if you're not black, right, then you're a butch.
Oh,
But if you're black, then you a stud.
stud.
Well, I think it's just different terms now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know who I
it
trip
just-
out on? Did you ever watch Drewski's Love Show when he had all them butches or the studs?
meatball and all that.
Yeah, man, that was some wild shit.
Yeah, he
man.
was fucking
You
nuts.
talk about ghetto TV. I
Hey,
was hooked.
that
bro.
shit is
I didn't
fucking
miss
funny,
not one.
bro.
I think it came on at midnight on Friday
Yeah.
nights. I was every midnight ready for that
Yeah.
motherfucking upload.
That shit was fucking hilarious.
dude.
When he had that house with all the rappers in it and shit.
Oh, I didn't
Oh
see
yeah,
that.
the could have been record.
Yeah, could have been record. Nigga, that shit was fucking hilarious.
There's this nigga named Coolier. Every sentence he ended with an ER. He's a whooper niggers and shit. That's how he would talk.
Yeah.
Everything
Everything
he
was
would ER at the end. You feel me?
He made
was
a
a white
beer.
dude?
No, he was black dude. fam.
Okay.
I was like, I actually followed him after that show. Like I was saying, I follow him on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like I said, the shit he's doing is like I said, it's hilarious. It's just
Is
like
Theo Von, that dude with missing teeth. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Theo Von was like, he had Drewskii on his podcast, and he said, he goes, oh yeah, he's like, man, that dude looks like he drank from the water hose and it never stopped. he says, what did he say? He says that water's just still going down his throat. And he said, oh yeah, he looks like he don't let go of things very easy. I bet you he got them teeth in his pocket.
ah damn.
Bro, I'm
Drewski
fucking
has a
dying.
homeboy called Roll Tide Willie.
Dude.
Have you seen him?
yeah.
He's an old white man.
Oh yeah. I seen him. I
And,
seen him.
Theo was like, talking to him about Roll Tide Willie, and he goes, I don't even think that he knows that I'm black.
Because they're always doing that
yes.
Alabama shit. Huh?
Real time.
Roll Tide. And Drewski's out there fucking
Don't
just.
give a piss
You
about
know what I'm
nothing but the
saying?
Nothing but the tide.
Nothing but the tide, baby.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's some funny shit.
And
man.
he'll just bust out of nowhere. What we gonna do, then, bud? Roll Tide. Out of nowhere, bro. Just,
He's an alcoholic for sure, man.
Think so?
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
definitely old
Roll Tide
drunk
Willie?
ass.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
drunk
yeah.
motherfucker.
I was talking about Drewskii.
Oh,
I was
no,
like,
no.
He seems like he don't do shit.
I bet he don't.
I bet he drinks a little, smoke a little weed, but I don't see him doing like hardcore shit. You know what I'm saying? He actually really got some shit going on for himself, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I like his movement too, man.
Hell
Shout
yeah.
out Drewskii.
Yeah, I really do.
I'd like to meet that dude one day.
He's a young cat too.
So I can tell him, hey, motherfucker, I'm the original.
I'm the original.
Yeah.
The original Drewskii, 1991, baby.
Eric, do you believe in like higher frequency shit, like vibrating on higher frequency?
Yeah, I guess. I always feel like when you get to relax and be with just the earth or whatever, I feel like there's better energy that way. So there has to be some kind of frequency, depending on where you're at. People can take your energy away. They can give you energy. A building itself can take your energy away too. So yeah, I believe that for sure.
I was thinking about that before I came over here, that I was doing a whole bunch of low frequency shit, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And I had to like break, like it's not even something just like, it could be like you can have a low like frequency in your mind, fam. You could be thinking negative shit. You could be like the music you listen to, like the media you watch, could be definitely like low vibrational. So like real shit, I went back to watching a whole bunch of like religious programming, just to, even just to like learn about like other cultures and religions and things and stuff like that, instead of watching niggas shoot each other on the internet. You feel me? Like I said, it's a big difference in that, and like I see it, like I feel it, like if I'm not seeing all the death and stuff, I'm not drawn to it and stuff. Instead of like I'm more drawn to now, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wonder how I could live forever. You know, shit like that.
No, yeah. I mean, I most definitely believe in it, and I agree with both of y'all. I think everything you consume can help you or hurt you. And to be honest with you, I now hit the gym, whether it be the sauna or actually working out. I'll hit either the Bible on Spotify or an informative podcast rather than just music, because I think that certain types of music like put you down, or certain types of music can motivate you, but then you're using that for help, but that can hurt you in a way. You know what I mean? Think that you can lift more than you can do, or you know what I'm saying? And then you fucked off, you get hurt or whatever. I always was so negative back in the day, bro. Like negative. See, this is why this is happening, and I knew this was gonna happen. Like that type of shit, like victim mentality type of shit. And when I changed that fucking mindset to just positivity, and okay, this happened, but I guess I always say, "Thy will be done." It was supposed to happen for a reason, either a learning experience or whatever. And I've heard Donnie speak on this a lot of times. Like you learn through failures, and you learn through suffering. So it takes that to learn, And if it was just all fucking peaches and ice cream every fucking day, what do I learn? What do I get from that?
You know what I'm saying? It's just like the Bible says, so a man thinketh, so he shall become. If I wake up every morning and think I'm a piece of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm going to lose as soon as I walk out the door. That's what's going to happen. But if I sit here and think, you know what, it's going to be a good day. You know what I'm saying?
Like you wake up out of bed and your first thought is, today's going to suck.
It's going to fucking
suck.
It's going to fucking suck. Like, most of the time, you know what I'm saying, I just wake up, you know what I'm saying, I pray, you know what I'm saying, try to get some good momentum going throughout the day. So yeah.
As soon as I wake up, I say, I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell,
baby. Yeah.
Drewskii, what's your thoughts on higher frequency, bro?
Higher frequencies. They hurt my ears.
Yeah.
I'm a low, chill, mellow person, bro. Like
Yeah.
I just, I'm just me, bro. I just,
That minimizes stress in itself.
you know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. I don't even
The highest frequency. You know what I'm saying? Being
You know,
myself.
one thing that I've learned here recently about you is on Facebook, you always pull through.
Yeah, man, bro.
Whatever
God
your
is
trials are, I guess at that fucking finish line, you always pull through, bro.
Yeah.
Because
Hell
you're
yeah.
always like, hey, thanks for whatever, blah, blah, thank you for,
Yeah. For real, man. Something, bro. God's got a plan for me.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Times come hard, bro, and I'm like, fuck, man. Like, I make good money, bro. Like, but it just goes as fast as you get
This
it.
episode is brought to you by RL Creations. Are you looking to turn your ideas into wearable art? Or maybe make a t-shirt into a one-of-a-kind, just like your personality? RL Creations is waiting to turn the blank canvas into your custom creations. Hit her up on Facebook at RL Creations or text her at 806-283-3056.
Shit fucking, yeah, real shit, fam.
Fuck, man. I can make 50, 60, 70, 80, $100 a haircut. But fuck, man, as soon as I got it, it's gone. You know what I'm saying? I paid $500 a month in booth rent, bro. I paid a $700 car payment, $200 insurance, $900 rent, $200 water. You know what I'm saying?
So what's that, $125 a week for your booth?
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's expensive, bro.
but that's cheap.
But I get,
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
that's expensive. But, yeah, yes, it's cheap, but it's expensive compared to,
Yeah.
like, if you had this place
Yeah,
and you're paying $400 a month.
yeah,
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? But I get what you're saying, like, but the reason why I brought that up is because, you know, you're in the music industry, bro, and music is frequency. So do you worry at all about, you know, like your music not being low energy or low frequency?
I honestly had taken a step back because I felt like a lot of the shit it wasn't bad, but I felt like it was low frequency to me. So like, I just like went back to the drawing board, went back to just writing, freestyling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make music that I would appreciate in the future.
Yeah.
So what is your style like, though? Like, I need to look you up on YouTube and to understand a little bit more.
Because
Shit, it's like I said, it's just me, bro.
your
Like,
layest single is
And Frank Coochie Stank.
Coochie Stank.
you know? Oh, fuck yeah. Nigga, hell yeah.
baby.
You
And
know
that's
what's crazy? Anne Frank, dude, I did a fucking biography on her.
Did you
in
know her
school.
coochie stank?
And that bitch is
Coochie Stank, because she was up in that attic. She couldn't wash it.
She was under-
I was about to say, it's 'cause she couldn't-
She
couldn't
was
see.
under 9 dead people. I bet her coochie stank.
What? And Frank Coochie Stank. And I'm wrong for
20 hours,
I think you're speaking of the wrong one. Eric was like, because she couldn't see her hair.
That's Helen Keller.
Yeah. And this is the thing about Helen Keller that I never got. She can't see, she can't hear, but you're racist. You haven't seen or heard a nigga in your life, but you don't like him? How the fuck does that work?
It's a different vibration.
They vibrate on a dark frequency.
She's like, oh, this is NBA dog right here.
She's like, Mexican, black. Oh shit, I don't like that. That one hurts.
That's Tubuku.
You know what's crazy too, bro? Is like I did some like a bunch of research on like slaves and shit back in school. How to do it like a little thing, right? And they were breeding the black dudes to be like horses, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I said that in one of my songs. Probably came from a breeding slave. If I see a bad chick, I'm a cave, because that's real shit.
Yeah, true.
That's why black men have a lot of baby mamas today, because like it's in us to
Yeah.
like
To
have
be
sex.
bred.
Yeah, to have sex with all the women we can, but not commit to them.
They were making
Real
this dude.
shit.
They tortured this guy. They made him have sex 100 times a day.
Yeah, do you
And that
got
was
nuts
torture.
for that?
The breeding plantations were the most profitable plantations, because we only got slaves from the transatlantic slave trades like 2 times, and they breeded the rest of them.
So you get the cream of the crop to
why
go
do you
fuck.
think? Why do we think we got LeBrons and shit? Like, well, these niggas
Yeah.
are so big. It's
Yeah.
not by accident.
it's really
we,
superhumans,
we were
bro.
honestly were bred to be what we were. Like Usain Bolt to run as fast as he was, because they were doing the same thing in Jamaica. You feel me?
That's
like
insane.
they take the biggest biggest, baddest slave and take the biggest, tittiest, biggest, sassiest black woman, and yeah, y'all go in there until y'all get something.
Yep.
You think like y'all seen that movie Django?
Hell yeah.
You think that shit really happened?
Oh, yeah, that's 100% accurate,
the
bro.
fighting,
Yep.
bring.
Mandingo fighting.
Yeah.
That's real
real
shit.
shit.
That's 100% accurate, bro. Everything in that movie, bro. What's his name? Jamie Foxx, like.
The
On
slave
point,
catchers,
bro.
the slave catchers being even as illiterate as they, because if you notice, like in Django, like the slave catchers were like
Hillbillies.
real shit. They couldn't even talk better than the slaves. Like
Mm-hmm.
a lot of like the slave catchers were fucking ignorant white trash. They got paid pennies to, you know, like, hey, if he runs
the
away,
dirty
just,
work.
yeah, go get him, and you know, real
Yeah,
shit,
bro.
fam.
Like Leonardo DiCaprio said, that was the hardest movie he's ever had to do because he doesn't like dropping the N word, and he had to. He said he apologized to everyone that was of color before the movie and after the movie.
Yeah.
He said that's the worst thing I ever had to do. He's like, but everybody understood, like, we're making history. You know what I'm saying?
Tarantino's a fool, man.
Quentin
He's a
Tarantino.
bad motherfucker, bro.
bad.
He is on point, fam. Really, like I tell people like him and Adam Sandler, like, know what I'm saying? When it's
Oh,
all
yeah.
when it's all said and done, like when we look back at human history, like when we look back at their work, it's gonna be like, man, fam, like that was something that we all should have seen during that
Yeah.
time.
Quentin
Real shit.
Tarantino's actually a fucking badass actor too, bro. Like he's one of
Yeah.
them mystic weird fucking guys, you know, like he can get away with shit. Like in Dust Till Dawn, you know? He's just like,
Yeah, I forgot he was on Dust Till Dawn.
I was like, what the fuck, that's him? Directed this motherfucker.
yeah,
Hell yeah, bro.
yeah.
He gets shot in the hand and shit.
I love all his movies, bro.
Hell yeah.
He's fucking great. He's badass.
Kill
He's got
Bill
a
is
crazy mind.
Kill Bill is probably the greatest like 1-2 punch of movies I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Me and my great grandmother would sit down every time it'd come on like on TV. She had the DVDs, fam. You want to watch Kill Bill? We'd watch one, we'd watch two, we'd watch them hoes all day, fam. Real shit.
Yeah.
I
The
fucking
TV
love that
turn
shit.
on.
Yeah, real shit, fam.
It's like,
I'm not going outside. Fuck, I don't want to play basketball with you niggas. I'm finna watch Kill Bill with my granny, bro.
it's like
Real shit.
that is a Hattori Hanzo sword.
Fucking head just.
That dude almost hit you with one back in the day.
That's crazy that you say that, man, because
Trying to take me out the game, real shit.
it's crazy that you say that because some of my greatest memories, happiest memories, were watching TV with my grandma. Watching fucking wrestling on Saturday nights with my grandma. Watching Sábado Gigante with my grandma. Like,
We used to watch Emerald.
for real.
Emerald Lagasse.
Yeah.
Bro, my
Bam.
grandma would cook, man.
Yeah.
Shit, my grandma used to watch Bizarre Foods just
Hell
to be
yeah.
like, that nigga's fucking nasty. He's finna eat these nuts. Literally, eat these nuts. He's like, I'm finna eat these monkey testicles. Oh yeah, they're so salty. Like, nigga,
That motherfucker tried everything,
Andrew
too.
Zimmerman.
boy.
Yeah.
Donkey
He's
dick.
fucking nuts,
Real
bro.
talk, he ain't eating, boy.
With
couldn't eat like
with the
that.
pita bread and everything. Just
Yeah.
Dipped it in a little bit of olive oil.
And they're
like,
all laughing at him. They're like, we just got him to eat a dick.
and then sometimes she would throw in a little treat because she lived in shallow water and I was a kid, and it'd be like 7 at night. You know, when you're a kid, that's kind of late.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then she'd be like, "Hey, go tell your grandpa to drive us to town, and we'll go to United and get some snacks and shit." And I was like, "Fuck yeah!" Like,
Hell yeah.
yeah, hell yeah. Some of the greatest memories is watching TV with that old lady, man.
I remember before she passed away, we was watching the Casey Anthony case, and that's the first time like I like ever like watched something because I remember like she went missing and they found her. You know what I'm saying? I think they found her like in a dumpster or some shit like that. And like I remember
that was the little girl.
Yeah,
Casey
the li-
Anthony.
Didn't they find her in the trunk?
they found her somewhere, and then she blamed it on the boyfriend, and she blamed it on the babysitter.
She had a hell of a
and then
lawyer,
the
bro.
dad
real
and
shit.
stuff.
Yeah,
Hell of a
real-
lawyer.
Isn't she free now?
No, yeah,
Yeah.
she got off on that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
that's
And
wild.
my grandma was sitting
Yeah,
there
yeah,
telling.
she's free.
That's when I learned about like how some legal systems in some states are fucked up because like she was like she did that shit, but she's in Florida. She'll probably get off, and I was like,
yeah.
nah,
Hey, there's
grandma,
different laws.
nah,
No
grandma.
way.
But,
Like
that's
Florida
it.
has a stand your ground law.
Yeah.
You know, Texas, we have a mutual combat.
Yeah. If me and you agree to fight, as long as like, okay, if me and you fight and we agree to it and the police pull up and like, no, mutual combat. They
can't do
until,
shit.
yeah, until one of us falls or quits, there's, you know what I'm saying?
They can't do
It's
shit.
fair game. But like, if me and you stand up all night and slug it out, like, they just like,
Yeah, they have to watch. They
Damn,
can't
I
do
didn't
shit.
know. I didn't know that.
No,
Not
real
that
shit.
about Texas,
Yeah,
for real.
Uh-huh.
for real, man. My homeboy, he brought up some shit one time. He was like, "Yeah, man, they I got arrested, this and that, because we were about to get in a fight." And I said, well, how come you didn't bring up like mutual combat? He's like, well, that cop told me that there's no mutual combat in Texas anymore. I said, well, that cop lied to you.
No, that's a fucking lie. Real shit.
Because this
I always
Texas
thought it
is
was just assault.
stand your ground is like you have to be approached or attacked first. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I was about to say
That's
the
how
stand your
George Zimmerman
ground.
got off.
The stand your ground, bro, is very gray in Florida
That's what I said. That's how George
because
Zimmerman
it's your
got off.
word against a fucking dead person. Very fucking gray. Yeah.
Real shit.
This shit happens over there all the time though. Like, you know, saying killings and shit. I mean,
Florida rigging
that's
election.
why they say leave one side to the story. Make sure there's only one side to the story, so you don't have two sides because you'll
Yeah,
be
just
fighting
ask
in
Hillary
court.
Clinton.
You know?
Everyone has, 80 friends that commit suicide.
Yeah, damn. Yeah. Fuck.
Man, like, I don't know. I really come up here and I try my best to have topics and come up here to just have a real big thought process for the episode. And today, man, I couldn't come up with anything, to be quite honest with you. But I did have one question to ask, and if you have it, I mean, chime in. But what's one item in your possession that you own that you would put in the museum?
La 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 la. I'm not
You have a lot of artifacts.
I got a lot of shit. I got a a helmet, a World War II helmet, a Russian helmet that has an entry right here and an exit. And the exit
shit.
is about this big. And it was found it was called the Don Front, which was the Nazis were going into Russia, and then over the top on this side was the Hungarians, and down over here was the Italians. So they were coming in on Russia, and this was a Russian soldier shooting back, and so an Italian shot him this way, and it had an exit coming out the opposite direction, and it was found in the ground. Probably was in the ground for like 70 years. It was on a farmer's ground. When he was plowing, he came across it, and now it's in my possession.
Damn. That's some Pawn Star shit.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I bet someone out there would pay a pretty fucking penny for that.
Especially a Russian.
I got a few World War II artifacts.
Because, I wonder if, like, the family of that guy or something,
Yeah.
You know,
I got a letter, and I was thinking about putting it on the chat GPT chat, whatever, the AI.
The app?
Yeah. To translate it, because it's in I've had someone that spoke German, but they couldn't translate. It's in cursive. It's kind of faded a little bit, and also they said that it was old German.
take it to tech, bro.
And I should.
Yeah,
and it's a letter that was found on a Nazi soldier, and it's never been
shit.
translated.
Damn.
And it's
some
dated and
mysterious
everything on there.
Damn.
So I have that also.
It says, to my wife, I die for you. Le Fier.
Mein Kampf.
Mein Kampf.
I just recently saw something that they were talking about. They were expecting the Germans to invade in 3 weeks, and it took them 3 days to get there. And of course, it shocked them, and they were like, "What the fuck? How the fuck did they get here so fast?" And then they found out they were all on meth.
Yes.
No shit.
Oh yeah. They always been on meth.
Germans.
The Germans.
They were taking these little tablets that were fucking meth.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
The,
and the reason why they found it was because they found some dead soldiers and prisoners, and all the dead soldiers and the prisoners had those tablets on them. They were fucking meth.
Yeah, and Hitler was on meth all the time, so they would give him his concoction, like they would give it through a syringe or whatever, and that's how he's so always hyper.
yeah, that makes
But if you
sense.
ever caught him like behind the scenes, he was like old and tired. He looked like he was sitting outside 7-Eleven asking for some change and shit, right?
Shit.
And so he was a meth head, but the Germans created meth.
Dude, I cut this guy's hair the other day. This old man, bro, and he's senile and shit. He was telling me that he was the one that was on guard of Hitler's captain. Starts with an R. Rokov something.
Yeah, Rumful.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. He said that he's the one that he was on guard watching him while he was locked up, and he was like, "Yeah, we had," and like I can tell, bro, that shit was like coming back to him because he's an old man, bro. He was like 90 something, and he was like, "Yeah, we had him in there. They told me don't you move," and like he just kept talking about it and shit, and I was just like, "This fool's finna fucking." Have
Lose
a
his shit,
flashback.
yeah.
Oh, it really
I'm about
was.
to pistol whip this old nigga. Like,
I had a conversation with a little old man. I dismissed him every Friday or every 2 weeks on a Friday. He was getting a cancer treatment at the hospital, and he was a little short dude. He had his wife. She walked real slow, and every time I picked him up, he would tell me about the war. World War II, right? And it started out that he was in Great Britain training and preparing, and he's end up at the Battle of the Bulge, and he ends up at. Well, he's just telling me step by step. And like each time that I went to go get him for like 15, 20 minutes, he would tell me a story, and he would drop off right there. So next time I see him, he would pick up where he dropped off. And so finally, they invade Germany and they liberate Germany and stuff, and so he's telling me all of this stuff, and then I finally stopped him and I was like, "Hey, after the war, did y'all get to go to Switzerland?" And he stopped. He goes, "How far is she?" And I was like, "She's about 30 feet away." He goes, "Don't you dare tell her." He goes, "Switzerland was the greatest 2 weeks of my entire life." He goes, "I had so many women, it was ridiculous."
bro, that's crazy you say that shit. I've heard that before. Like from older men. Like that they said they went to Switzerland. That them bitches just give it up to Americans, bro.
Yep.
The fine blonde, blue eyes. They
Just like the bro passport bros.
Yeah.
they just
Shit,
I love America.
I had an uncle. I had two uncles actually. They got drafted during the Vietnam War, and I had my grandfather. He was drafted to Vietnam, but my grandfather was actually in the special ops during Vietnam, fam. And even like still to this day, bro, like he only sleeps for like 30 minutes, and like he's up for the rest of the day. And like I remember like my aunt died, and he would like have flashbacks, bro, and he would sit there and be like, "Oh, let's cut her head off," and I'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, fam?" And like he'd be having like flashbacks of like shit like he'd have to do because like I said he's in the special ops. And he like shit like if you listen to him like killed like a lot of like people, like a lot of children, a lot of like, you know what I'm saying, when he has this flashbacks and shit, like they'll tell like, yeah, y'all gotta leave, bro, like it's not even safe
That
throughout
shit
the night
really
'cause,
does
like,
to him, though, man.
It permanently like just
Yeah,
rewired him.
And then I got like my uncle JD, like he'd tell you like he said like I'd hear the bullets when we'd go on the battle, they just whiz by my ear. I'd hear them all the time, fam.
Yeah.
And then my uncle Willie, he'll tell you like he said, "I'll never fight nobody again." He said, "I could shoot you from anywhere on the planet." You know what I'm saying? Just like this, how they train them in Vietnam, and like they just kind of just release these niggas back into the world.
Yeah.
Real talking, like they're just all crazy, fam. Like I said,
Yeah, all of them.
they're crazy, bro.
How do you like so like the Vietnam War, you're like I see it as in the movies when you call the operator and she has to pull these cords to connect you to whatever.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
I see that in your brain, like people like you've got to rewire your brain to block shit out to stay alive and shit, right?
Somebody's a phone operator.
And then when it's over, because you've got all your wires all fucked up. You've got them, whatever you have to do to stay alive. And then when it's over, you go home. They don't fucking move those wires back to,
That's the problem with our veterans now. Like it's just kind of like who knows who's somewhere doing what, and then when the army's done with them, just like, okay, bro, good shit.
Yeah.
Holla at you. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like that
you
Chris-
can go to
Chris
college if you
guy.
want. You feel me?
The
So-
dude Chris, the one that they made that movie about. He's from
the sniper.
Sniper.
Yeah.
He's from Texas, and what do you call it? He went through all that shit and died because of
Because someone had PTSD
yes,
too.
PTSD.
Yeah.
And he took that dude to go shooting or whatever
Yeah.
and release, and that dude turned on him.
Nah, real shit.
That shit happens, bro.
My grandma
PTSD
tried.
is real.
My grandpa tried to kill my grandma when she was pregnant with my mom because he had a flashback. He tried to kick like you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they were taught, like to kill everything and everybody. Fam. He happened like something fell and bang, and he had a flashback. And he checked my grandmother, fam, and like that's how they got divorced because like he didn't have no help, and like he was gonna kill my grandma because every time something would happen at night, because I said for him, like I said, it gets real wicked at night time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, even when he takes like his 30-minute nap, it's during the day. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Damn.
at nighttime, you know what I'm saying, when that shit would kick in and he'd hear something like a bang, a crash, a firework or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, being sleep deprived is already bad within itself, and then you're having flashbacks. You're fucked, man. Like,
My neighbors to the barbershop, the nail salon right there, the owner's husband, he's half black, half Vietnamese. And one day I asked him, I was just like, how old are you, man? He was like, I'm 65. And I was like, damn, you look good for 65, bro. Like, you look like you're about 45, something. He's like, oh, no. And I said, are you from Vietnam? And he's like, oh, yeah. And he was telling me, like, I said, so how, were you a army brat or like what, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just like to know shit like that. He said, my mom was raped and I'm a product of a raped mother in Vietnam.
oh shit.
No real shit like that.
And
That's how that's getting down over
By
there.
a
real shit.
soldier.
by a soldier, by a U.S. soldier.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of American Vietnamese that were left
That
over
left
from
their
the war.
seed over there.
But
They're-
the
and you
crazy
can see
thing
them.
is,
They're all white, where they're black and stuff.
his
you
mom
can
was
tell.
14 when she had him.
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yep.
I was like, wow.
I'm saying that like they taught them to be more than killers. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they did a whole bunch of unnecessary shit because like you know what I'm saying.
They taught our soldiers
war.
that there's nothing that can touch us and that America is unstoppable. We can do whatever we want. That's what literally, like, I've heard that hundreds of times. You know,
And,
that
and then they've gone into Iraq and Afghanistan doing the same thing.
Same
They're-
Real shit. That's why a lot of them people, when they do holler back and try to like to push back about America, it's not necessarily just because of like it's sometimes because of the soldiers that's over them.
Yeah.
We don't fuck with them because of what they're doing to us. So
Damn
Yeah.
it, man.
crazy shit be going on, man. It's like,
Saint, what's an item that you would put in a museum?
shit, I was thinking shit, just a Catholic Bible, bro. The Catholic Bible has more books than the Protestant Bible. The Protestant Bible has 66 books. I think the Catholic Bible has 74. So just like you know what I'm saying, just to keep something preserved for future generations. Yeah.
How do you feel about like because you don't, I hear this a lot now recently on how the Bible has a lot of books.
The Bible
Taken out.
alludes to a lot of books. There's the prophet Shemaiah has a book, and I think it's in the books of the law. I can't think of the scriptures right now. And the book of Nathan the prophet, when David had sex with Bathsheba and sent her her husband off to get killed, Nathan was the prophet who put David back in line through the word of God. He had a book, and it's not nowhere in the Bible. They have the book of Jasher, you know what I'm saying? The book of the Maccabees is actually while when Jesus was born in Jerusalem, while they still were able to have like the Jewish holidays and customs, because in the war of the Maccabees, the Jewish people, what happened was the Greeks actually came down there and they defiled the temple. They put Greek statues in there of like Apollo and things of that nature, and that upset them greatly, and they actually fought back into a stalemate to where they're like, you can keep your customs and holidays as long as y'all don't rebel against us. That's why like during the time of Jesus, they were able to be Jews under the Roman Empire.
have you ever seen The Chosen?
I have the is it that new thing that came out?
I know everything you're talking about is on there.
Real talk, fam, because
Swear.
like
What app is it on?
It's on Prime.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, bro.
It's important for us even because like there's a lot of things like I try to tell people like that happened in history that the Bible backs up, just like the statue in the book of Daniel, how it's a timeline, how the head of gold was Babylon, and Babylon was conquered by the body of silver, which was Medo-Persia, Medo-Persia was conquered by the belly of bronze, which was Greece. And actually, a fact about Greece is all their weapons were bronze. You know what I'm saying? And that was prophesied in the Bible that there would be bronze, and they were conquered by Rome, which were the legs of iron, and even the era we're in today of the feet mixed of iron and clay is the iron is Rome, the clay is the church. The biggest the biggest religious superpower is the Roman Catholic Church.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's not a coincidence. It was prophesied that this was going to happen. So like,
It would shout out Don Flamingo, bro. I was listening to that episode, and you blew my mind when you were talking about that Babel app.
yeah, how when they built the Tower of Babel, and how they brought that app back, and how it brings all the languages and how it connects us together. And this is why I tell people all the time, when mankind was when we all understood each other, the first thing we would do is like, yeah, let's rebel against God, because fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's why like sometimes like it is kind of good for us to keep cultural lines against each other, because sometimes like people do unite in ignorance, just like gangs and shit. Like, yeah, they're together, but like, what are they doing that's positive? You feel me?
That's crazy. Like I said, you blew my mind about that because it never was even a thought.
Like people don't make those connections. There's nothing new under the sun. Like what's happening? Have you heard of the coexist movement? They're trying to bring all the world religions together, so there's no fighting. There's no lines between us again. So, and then when that happens, well, in the Bible, it doesn't teach us to coexist with, unbelievers. You actually separate yourselves because they don't believe what I believe. They don't believe that Jesus Christ is God. So why should I mingle with you?
Yeah.
So like that's what the Bible is teaching. And then like saying the Pope is a part of it, telling us to coexist. The Eastern Orthodox Church is a part of it, and those are two of the biggest and oldest religious organizations. That's dangerous. That's
real dangerous.
That's teaching against what Jesus taught. So it's just kind of like, where do we, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do we draw the line?
Yeah, where do you draw the line? Yeah, for real, because you just never know nowadays, bro. Like, it's just crazy. You know what I mean?
Real shit. And even
like religion is crazy.
This is why religion is dangerous, and this is why I have a Catholic Bible. The Pope is supposed to be the succession of Jesus, right? Which Peter was called the first Pope. There's not a mention of a Pope in the scriptures, even in the Catholic Bible, because that's not a position, first of all. There's not a such thing as a Pope. Secondly, there are like 4 popes that used to just like rape people because they could. Like, if he's supposed to be the succession of Jesus, why is this man raping people? Jesus never raped nobody. Jesus didn't even have sex. You feel me? So why is he doing all these unholy things? It's because it's just a man-made thing. When God said in the Bible, "Be ye holy, for I am holy." So when you take that and you compare it to people who are saying, "Well, I believe in God, but I'm a Catholic, or I'm a Presbyterian, or I'm Eastern Orthodox." I grew up in a Kojic church. You know what I'm saying? That's the biggest African American religion, and that's wrong. Like, it's a lot of things in the Kojic church that's happened. They call it the Church of God in cash. You know what I'm saying? Because like, boy, they'll go and rob you blind during offering time. Real talk.
Yeah.
And like, even now, like, there's a scripture in Malachi that says, "Will a man rob God only through tithes and offerings?" That's what the Bible says. And then during black churches, that's why you see like a lot of black pastors living in luxury, and like a lot of the people
just
living in
not too long
poverty.
ago,
have a new house.
That pastor that got charged with kidnapping because he said, "Lock the doors. We're gonna get $11,000 today or some shit."
Yeah.
That
Like
happens-
it was not too long ago, right?
Yeah, he would lock the doors. He said, "Everybody needs to get in your purse. We got to raise $100,000."
Oh,
today."
$100,000.
Yeah, it was $100,000, bro.
And he didn't let
they
no one
did.
leave until they donated.
Okay. It was like, I want to say it was like 8 years ago. We have this scene called the Holy Convocation. And like I said, I grew up Kojic. You know what I'm saying? It's odd with me. So I went there, and the bishop stood up, and he said, "I need all the men to stand up." And I was sitting next to this chick, and I was like, "He's finna ask for money, watch. I need all the men to stand up." So, you know what I'm saying? I stood up. I was about 19. I felt like a man. You know what I'm saying? I stood up. If you're a real man, you need you to give $100. I sat down instantly. Like, I told you, fam. Because like I said, it's just, you know what I'm saying? People use, God said, "Give me money." And people are just so foolish to be like, well.
Shit, I'm gonna turn my hat into an offering.
No, you can stand on the corner and say, for $10 you will be blessed. God will bless you. And like I said, it says in the Bible, people will rob you through tithes and offerings.
Yep.
You have to be careful when people are like, hey, we're raising money. And every time in the Bible, when it talks about raising money, it said God told the prophet to give according to the people's hearts. So
Yeah.
if my heart told me to give you 25 cents, that's what I feel like giving. God's going to bless that 25 cents.
And,
Yeah.
and it says like 10% of what you
What you make.
what you make, like with your hands, you know, like, you know what I'm saying?
No, like I said,
If you grew wheat and shit, give me 10% of your wheat.
yeah, tithing is more than money.
Yeah.
Let's say it's even time, like waking up. It's like, what's 10% of 24 hours? Like 12 minutes?
Yeah, I don't carry the two.
10,
No.
no,
10 squiggly line.
to
Congruent
to
the
24
four.
hours. No, that'll be.
And 17 minutes.
17 minutes? I think it's like minutes, you know what I'm saying? Think about tithing your time. 12 minutes out of the day to give to God, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to pray. I'm going to read this Bible. I'm going to move on. That's just
Yeah.
12, like the 12, 17 minutes. That's it.
2.4 hours, man. We're done.
Never mind. Fuck that.
In my mind, I was thinking it has to be an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
that has to be hours.
Real shit,
I was
man,
thinking,
but like-
yeah, not
yeah,
minutes.
We're on
that
squiggly line.
really is like, that's what it's like, a tithing of your time. Like, even like going to church. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I think that's why
tithing.
church lasts so long, right?
You think like, yeah,
It's like
like
2 hours.
Yeah, that's tithing your time. I'm giving. You might not have $1 in your pocket. All you have to give is time.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I never even thought about giving time as
to
tithing.
God. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
TWC.
tithing.
So your prayer time is tithing.
That's tithing. Like,
Yeah.
I guess if you put it together throughout the day, if it equals 2.4, that's what I'm saying. It's,
Some people are trying to get TWC for some shit right now. Like, for. I don't even know that they were taking money for something. I was like, what the fuck? Like, they really work for their money. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know them. My sister and them know them personally. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they really work for their money. You know what I mean? The church really gets the money.
Yeah,
That's
I've
why
said
they
it.
built
I've said
a
it here
brand new one.
before because we would go to Trinity a lot, and when it came time to tithing, it was like you said, you just knew it was coming. Like, nah, they're about to fucking ask for money.
For money.
And sure enough, it was like so repetitive. Like I could repeat what they're about to say because it was the same speech. It was the same
That's
thing.
it.
So I told my wife, I said, I want to start giving money, but somewhere else, like not here. And I started donating every paycheck to Impact Lubbock because I see them feeding, like doing their own food banks, having their own clothing and shoe shops for
As they're
the less
supposed to.
fortunate.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean?
real, bro.
Like I see that happening. I pass by and I see like that Wednesday they got the free meal, free dinner.
Shit,
and
they
it's
got free
packed.
dental.
You know what I mean? So I give my money to them because I know it's going back to the community
hey, yes.
and not the pastor's fucking
They
Mercedes.
pulled my teeth over there, bro. They pulled my tooth.
At Impact? Yeah, dude, they do good work
Because
there.
it's like if you every Wednesday after about 4:00, like if you have like a low income or whatever, they'll fucking you just do some paperwork, go in there and get that tooth pulled out if it needs to be pulled.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't
bro.
even know they did that.
It's like we only got 2 shots per person, so I hope it numbs your. But I felt my shit a little bit. It was numb for the most part, but
But
she
it's
was
better
like,
than
fucking suffering.
yeah.
yeah, dude, that felt so.
No, real talk.
fucking great.
I got an uncle named Boo Boo found. He had a tooth, you know what I'm saying? It was getting infected and shit. And he was like, yeah, I'm finna go to jail because you get free health care in jail and they'll pull this tooth out, bro.
Yeah, for real.
That's just sad as fuck. Real shit. He went
It's
to
a
jail
tax
to get
write-off. Did
real
you know
shit. He
that?
went to jail to get a tooth pulled. He was only there for like 3 months. You know what I'm saying? Assault is 3 months. That's what he did. He beat his wife up.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Fuck.
Hey, babe, I need to go get my teeth fixed. Come here.
Yo.
Call the cops for me.
She was in on the fix.
You better get veneers, you sorry motherfucker. But nah, man. But a real shit. Another problem is I have with like churches is too many. It's oversaturation, fam.
Yeah.
Too much of a good thing is a bad thing,
There's
fam.
600 in Lubbock. 600 churches, bro.
Oh, bro, okay, this is what I send there. Okay, like I said, I grew up in the Church of God in Christ. There are 2 like Kojic churches on the east side that are in walking distance of each other. It's New Zion Church. It's
Is that the Israelites?
the Hebrew Israelites.
Yeah.
No.
No.
The Church of God in Christ, they're Pentecostal church.
Oh, Pentecostal.
They don't believe that black man is going to rule the earth on it. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh.
We're all children of God. You feel me? But like, there's Ford Memorial is like in walking distance of one way, fam. That's crazy. It shouldn't be that many churches. One thing that the Muslims do that I really want churches to do is there are only 2 mosques in Lubbock, fam. Because that's how big the Muslim community is here. That's how many y'all should have is 2 mosques. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are big enough for 2 mosques. Lubbock should honestly probably have about 5 churches.
But you know,
But
the Muslim religion is just the Muslim religion. They don't have Protestant. They don't have Church of Christ. They don't have where is it all?
They
under
have
one
like they
umbrella.
have like the Sunni Muslims. I know it's like 2. It's like 2 main groups of Muslims, and they split. But that's like 2 compared to it's 44,000 denominations today and growing. Like compared to the 2 Muslims that they had a split, but even then they'll come together because it's only 2 groups of them. But like 44,000, try to get 44,000 people to come together. Know what I'm saying? Just like at the United Spirits Arena, it's fucking hectic,
Fuck yeah,
fam.
bro, what?
Shit.
That's
Look,
crazy.
I do a lot of research because in Ephesians 4 and 5, it talks about one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Whereas everybody who's claiming to be like a child of God is supposed to be on the same page, and we're not.
Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. It's just, it's like you said, where do you draw the line?
Yeah.
And then you have bad people creating religions just for the tax write-off.
No, real talk.
You know, and not religion, sorry, church, creating churches just for the fucking tax write-off.
And the sad thing about it is Jesus said to pay taxes because they asked him in the Bible, is it lawful for us to pay taxes? And he asked the people whose face is on the money, and they said Caesar's. And he said, render Caesar's what is Caesar's and God's what is God's. What he was telling the religious leaders is pay taxes to Caesar.
Yeah, pay what you weigh.
Churches are supposed to pay taxes. Jesus said so. So why aren't churches pay taxes? Because they don't believe in Jesus.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Have
Real
you
talk.
ever been into the Dead Sea Scrolls?
Uh-huh.
Oh man, that shit's wicked. So this guy goes into the barbershop every week. We talk about it every week. He blows my mind with some of the shit, right? But he also talks about the devil being the alter ego of Jesus. You ever heard that?
No.
So the devil calls himself the Son of Light in Book of Dead Sea Scrolls. And Jesus calls himself the Son of Light in the Bible. So everything that the devil has done, Jesus has done, but a little better. So he was saying like, I don't even know, bro. I wish I could go there because the way he went there.
Okay, boom. So I know what he's talking about because it talks in the book of Isaiah how it talks about, oh, how you fall in Lucifer, son of the morning. Jesus also
There you
has
go.
the title of morning star. Both Jesus and Lucifer had the title of morning star
There
at
you
one
go.
point.
That's
That's
exactly-
what they had. That's just real stuff. But what had happened was when it talks about in the book of Ezekiel in the 28th chapter how God made Satan, how he like. It talks about how he dressed him with every fine ruby, like his appearance. He was iced out, you know what I'm saying? Like he had an authoritative voice. Even the other angels knew that he was anointed and chosen by God until Satan in his heart, he was Lucifer at first. And it talks about the iniquity that was found in him was he wanted to be not like God, but higher than God. I should be worshipped more than he should be worshipped.
Yeah.
That's where the rebellion happened.
That's in that show, The Chosen, bro. Like
So-
it shows the angel, so it shows a blue angel, Gabriel, and then it has Lucifer in a red robe, like
Dripped up. He
It's
was
crazy, bro.
because that's what it talks about. It's like I
and
said,
he's real
it's,
seductive.
that's why he's a serpent. It's not a serpent because he's a snake and a backstabber. A serpent is subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A serpent is like when a serpent goes on the creep, it doesn't like come and rushes at you. It
Yeah.
waits. It can.
Moves
It's cold. You
swiftly.
know what I'm saying?
So, Saint, I want to ask you this, and this is very ignorant, but I don't know no better. How do you understand the Bible?
You have to take it for face value. It's the word of God, not the word of Savon.
But
This-
but the actual understanding of it, because I have to resort to hearing it on Spotify, and the guy reading it is reading a translation that I understand, a script that I understand, as opposed to me reading it and I don't know what the fuck
I don't
I'm
understand that because like even when Jesus he had to open the mind of the apostles were the disciples at first. So when I talk about the 12 apostles, I'm referring to the 12 disciples.
Yeah.
Jesus had to open their understanding of him even after he was crucified. So when you're praying, you ask Jesus to give me the understanding of your word, because I can tell you I can tell you, hey, bro said such and such and such and such in a different tone, and it'd be like, I didn't mean it like that.
Yeah,
You feel me? So like, because sometimes you put your tone on God's words, and that's not. He meant it, but not like how you're like, you know, how the tone that you're saying. it.
Yeah.
I feel that way at church too. Like when the pastor's preaching about something, I said, I feel some way about some certain scriptures, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, I don't think it was meant like that. You know what I mean?
And as I said, shout out to Evans Chapel Church of God in Christ, because we have a pastor. His name is Brian Prince, and when he teaches, he'll be in the pulpit, and you can raise your hand and be like, "Hey, bro, what you mean?" And like, you know what I'm saying? He'll take his time and like answer questions. That's what preaching and teaching is supposed to be.
Exactly.
And he'll tell you, if you have a question, ask. I don't want you to go home and not get an understanding. So that's what the Bible says in all that I get an understanding. So we can go here and we can go through this, and people be like, man, what the fuck was going on today?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That you're supposed to be, during preaching, you're supposed to be able to be like, nah, fam, I disagree, because this is what it's not supposed to be a thing like, oh my gosh, it's supposed to happen.
Yeah, because he's treating a church like Bible study then.
No, real talk, that's what it's supposed to be.
But a lot of churches don't do that, and you do leave confused. Like Drewskii saying, like, fuck, I don't think that script meant like that. But
Yeah. I'll do it all the time, bro.
But
Yeah.
sorry, go ahead.
No, I was about to say, for sure at the Catholic Church in Shallow Water, a scripture will be read, and then followed with either a story that happened to the priests back in the day, or just a story that he's telling you, and to help you with the theology of understanding the scripture of what he just finished saying. So a good pastor will do that.
Right.
Will translate what the scripture said for that day with his what do they call it, the homily, or his little bit that he has to tell you what that scripture meant. Yeah.
Okay, and
The homily.
And again, shout out to Evans Chapel, because one of the powerful things I've ever heard a pastor tell me is, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to tell me about it. Because I told him, like, okay, so the book of there's a book of Enoch, right? And then the book of the book of Jude references the book of Enoch. And I was telling people, I have the book of Enoch on my phone. And if the book of Jude references the book of Enoch, then that means the whole book of Enoch is scriptural canon. Because everything that was written before our time, for our learning. So the Bible only references the Bible. That's another thing people don't understand. The Bible only references other books that are in the Bible. So I was sitting there telling them about it, and you know what I'm saying? It was kind of a pushback, you know what I'm saying, at first. And then he was like, you know what? If it is doing that, then I don't know about it. You'd have to tell me more. We'd have to get, you know what I'm saying? You'd have to tell me more about it so I don't stumble in it. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, you know what I'm saying?
To be understanding like that.
You know, it's 'cause-
and not, I'm the higher power, I know more than you.
And which he is, fam. And like I said, bro, because even then, like saying, sometimes, like, I go to church, but I'm combative, you know what I'm saying? Because I do my studying and my research, and sometimes somebody says something and that's wrong, and they need to sit down. It's just like, not the time, or not, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't disrupt religious services. I learned that the hard way a couple times.
With grandma.
No, real talk. Like, you don't do that. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's wrong, you can go after service, and people usually are understanding. But it is some people that are just like, no, fam, get out of here. Don't come back. Don't come back with that.
It's funny that you say that, because my grandma never, ever disciplined me. And the only few times that she ever did was in church.
Yeah, real talk.
Yeah,
man.
that little fucking tiny pinch in the inside of your arm. You're like,
Yeah.
and don't
Felt
you
like an
scream,
ant bit the
motherfucker.
shit out of you.
You're, dude, that's badass, man.
Hell yeah.
I never thought of it like that, like with tithing with time, and then having a pastor be so understanding. That's like, I don't know about that.
People think what people think pastors are the end all be all. Pastors are not the highest level in the church. It's actually supposed to be apostles. It's apostles, then prophets, then, you know, it's evangelists. Then it's your pastor is actually supposed to keep everybody on track. What a shepherd does is make sure nobody gets lost. So we're just supposed to keep the momentum going.
Yeah.
Everybody, let's keep reading. If you find something out, you know what I'm saying, come and bring it before the congregation. Let's see what we can do to further God's work, and let's go home.
Have you seen the new Pope? He's from Chicago.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Chi-Town.
from the shop. Yeah.
I was like, what?
Chi-Town.
Crazy.
Drewskii,
That's wild.
what's the item you'd put in the museum, brother?
Oh, definitely my first condom, bro. I still got it.
Crazy.
This dude.
We went from
It was too baggy when I first put it on. It was too baggy when I first put
We
it on.
went from a spiritual high guy.
Because I really didn't even use it. Just opened it.
Just opened it. You know,
Over the balls.
bro, it's a grape and it's called Life. It's not Lifestyle. It's before Lifestyle. I think it just says Life.
Yeah.
LYFE. And that's where I get my slogan, LYFE, love yourself for eternity.
From the condom.
From the condom, bro.
You remember?
I bought it at Town and Country.
I was about
bro.
to say, you remember the dispensers at Town and Country?
Yeah.
I was like 75 cents, bro. I was like, I'm gonna buy one.
They were like
Oh,
25.
in the restroom?
Yeah, bro.
yeah.
I thought they were
So-
candy, bro.
I was right there on fucking I-27 South Loop. I live in Applegate Trailer Park. So we needed condoms.
Yeah, they were like 25. They went to 50.
25
and
cents.
I was like,
I remember it was
"God
75 cents, bro.
That's
I
crazy,
fucking,
man. Fucking Drewskii.
hell yeah. No, I don't know what I would put in there, bro, honestly. I don't really have a lot of shit like that means a lot to me except for my dad's ashes. You know, got those.
Yeah.
He wasn't, too much.
he wasn't museum worthy.
He wasn't museum worthy.
Yeah.
You know.
I always say that, I was very fortunate to have a tough dad because having a tough dad made me successful in my life,
Yeah, for real. Shit.
and that being said, I would put one of my dad's ceramics in the museum.
Okay.
He painted ceramics and he did a phenomenal job, right?
Word.
But it always makes me mad because he put a lot of effort, a lot of hours into these ceramics, and him being a hard dad on me, I never gave a shit.
Yeah.
I never cared. I was never a fan of my dad.
Because it was
You know,
normal to you.
Because my dad was just the disciplinary. He was my supervisor.
Yeah.
So who's the person that really cares about their supervisor? Nobody. You know what I mean? So now that he's gone, I would put that in there just to show that we do need to be fans of our parents,
Oh, yeah.
especially if they're still here, man.
Real.
When he passed, it drove me nuts because I was never the guy to talk to him and ask him about it. I couldn't tell you where he went to high school or where, because
But they had you at a later age.
yeah, my dad was 30 when he had me.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
damn.
so-
I was gonna say, yeah, man, because like my mom and dad had me at 15 and 16, and man, me and my dad beefing.
Yeah,
No, but no, like I love my dad, and I feel where you're coming from, fam. I remember when I was a freshman in high school, I was making a 49 in science because my favorite team was the San Francisco 49ers, and I thought shit was funny. And like my cousin Stephanie was in the class, and the teacher got my dad's number from my cousin Stephanie, and my dad came up there, and he's about to whoop me in the office, and the principal was like, "Nah, fam, like I'd have to call CPS." I remember he told the principal, like, I'm going to whoop my son, I'm going to whoop your ass. Like, oh, my gosh, bro. Like, yeah, like, shout out to my dad, bro, because, like, without him, again, I was thinking about this shit today, fam. Without my dad, bro, like, I would honestly be dead or in jail. And,
Yeah.
like, that's all he would tell me, bro. Like, I don't expect much from you. Like, get a diploma, don't have kids, and stay out of jail. Like, I spent 6 days in jail total, you know what I'm saying? I don't have any kids, you know what I'm saying? Just because, like, that's what he put me on. Like I said,
Yeah, bro. Shit, I would be traveling the world.
not real shit, fam. That's why I said I do a lot. Real talk, like I said, you can ask Slum. That's why Slum he be like, "Oh, fam, you be like when I do shows, like I perform in Lubbock, but like I like to go into like New Mexico, Oklahoma, the little states that surround here, fam. So like I don't have no kids. Fuck it. Fam.
yeah,
Hell yeah,
Fuck yeah, man.
Shit.
So we'll fucking end on that, man. Saint, I always offer final words, man. You have a final thought?
Man, free my nigga Bo Money, man. Shout out NBU. Shout out Quest 4. Shout out to everybody at Quest 4, man. And I appreciate y'all for having me, bro. This was
Awesome,
tight.
bro. Hopefully it's the first of many, man.
real
Hell
talk,
yeah.
fam.
Come back.
Real talk.
This was fun.
Hell yeah.
You are so insightful that we can go for hours, bro.
No, real
Hours
shit,
and
bro.
hours. Eric, you got a final thought?
Final thought, man. If you got a crew of homies, make sure you stay tight with them, man. Like we all need we need help. We need someone to talk to. We need whatever we need. You know, if you got you a tight crew, they got you.
Stay with them. Stay
Yeah,
with them.
fuck yeah, man.
Oh yeah, hold on. I forgot to talk about it, man. Everybody in Lubbock needs to be aware about the Erskine Jenkins case. He got killed back in I think last Thanksgiving. He got killed last Thanksgiving, and the body cam footage has yet to be released. The Lubbock Sheriff Department is honestly trying to sweep this under the rug. It's been on national news, but hasn't been on local news. I don't know how that happens.
And
Have
he
y'all
got,
know?
he got shot where?
He got shot at Tech. Got
Oh,
shot
shit.
here. He got shot by a sheriff deputy in training.
Wow.
Do y'all know about
I
it?
didn't know about it.
Exactly.
Never seen it.
How does something make national news but not make your local news? Lubbock is
crazy.
trying to sweep this under the rug, and everybody needs to be aware about Erskine Jenkins.
What do you know about it so far?
That Erskine Jenkins was shot around the Tech campus because it was some type of call. The officer responded. He got shot. And there has been no body cam footage released. They talk about they're not going to press charges, and I know the NAACP has said something about it. Black Lives Matter was actually down here a couple of weeks ago. Like the national spokesman for the Black Lives Matter was down here, and the Lubbock Police Department said that they wouldn't release the body cam footage because that Black Lives Matter is a terrorist organization.
But why not LPD and sheriff responded to the scene?
I think because it was Tech.
Oh,
I'm not
it
too
was
su-
on the Tech campus?
It was on Tech campus.
Oh,
Campus
wow.
PD has a higher rank than LPD.
Yeah, campus. Yeah, they're actually
yeah,
state
the
troopers.
state.
at
Well, that's the
Tech.
thing too. Why wasn't it Tech Police? Why was it a
No,
sheriff?
it was a sheriff deputy. Yeah, that's the thing too. Like it's Lubbock. It's not Tech. It's
Yeah.
the Lubbock Sheriff's Department. That's what
I
happened.
mean, but that in itself is fishy as fuck, you know? Like, and not campus police, but sheriff showed up.
Again,
shit.
man, the Lubbock Sheriff's Department has a lot of questions to answer. And like I said, this happened again. This happened during. I keep thinking about November because that's when Thanksgiving. Yeah, Thanksgiving. This happened in Thanksgiving. Again, this has been on national news, but hasn't made any local news stations outside of the 806er.
That's crazy, bro. I didn't know about it.
Yeah, crazy. That's
even know either.
yeah. That's what they want.
Drewskii, hit that phone number, bro, for your fades.
806-589-7357. Come holler at me. It's Drewskii Cuts. I'm at 2103 50th Street, 5-star cuts and styles. Come see me, and I'll throw you a free design.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck it.
You got any final thoughts, bro?
Final thoughts, man.
Don't kill us
Be
today,
kind
bro.
to one another, man. You know, like Ellen DeGeneres, eat some pussy. No, I was kidding. Have a good night. Beat some rooks.
Dude, shout out someone. Love you. Miss you.
Yeah.
Shout out my sponsors.
Yeah,
Tigre
big shout out
Burrito,
to someone.
KJ Aesthetics, and RL Creations. Thank you guys. And if you guys could please rate, review, do all the things, man. Help my algorithm, help me grow.
Let's go, baby. Like,
thank you
follow,
guys. I
share.
appreciate all the love and support once again. But till next time, guys. Read some books.